Oh, mate, this is looking like one of those really snowy days. Huh? I'm just making my video.
Why? I make videos? Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's like what I do. Yeah, well, we're out here today and it's one of those super snowy days. The other day, it kind of felt like the last day of the season, and this is the complete opposite of that, as you can see right now as I show you. Definitely not the last day of the season. This is Leo, by the way.
What's up, people?
Yeah. He is from America. He rides 2 snowboards. So Leo had no idea that I made vlogs until that first shot where I started randomly talking to the camera. I bet y'all was confused as hell.
I was confused as fuck.
It's snowing, but it's not snowing enough for it to be a sick pow day.
It's snowing enough for it to be not fun.
Another thing you should know about Leo is he is very underdressed for today. He's one cold boy. Well, I guess the good thing about today is the lift line's not ridiculous.
A few moments later.
It's like an hour after that last clip, and I've just been riding the park for a bit. Leo's disappeared. I didn't even get to do one run with Leo. He got up here, then he bounced with his friends, and left me all alone. And I just got a text, he's like, man, I gotta ride down with the homies. And I'm like, oh, God. Yeah, it's whatever though. He left his flip-flops in the back of my car, so you know, they're mine now. That's a joke, I'm gonna go return them to him later. But today's been very strange. It cleared up for a tiny bit, and then the clouds came back in, and now it's crap again. But I do have a funny story to tell you guys, since like it's starting to get to competition season and all the pros are arriving. If you want to listen to that, stick around. But right now, since I have no one to ride with, I've come to the baby park. Yeah, you can't really see it, but it's right there. I'm gonna try get 3 tricks for you guys before we bounce, because it's kind of miserable up here today. That was a little fun session in the mini park. Ended up riding with Hudson and my old coach, Pucky, which was really cool because, you know, that's sick. And I wasn't riding by myself. Now it's time to head down the mountain. Oh, there she is. For all of you that were wondering about my car and the weird noise it was making, I've actually gotten a few comments asking like, what was that noise? And it turns out my brake pads were like, not there. So it got down to this little thing called a squeak indicator, and it just made the wheels just go eeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeee And yeah. Have you guys ever had an interaction with a pro snowboarder? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how awkward was it? The reason I'm saying this is because on the hill today I had an interaction with a pro snowboarder which was kind of awkward. And to demonstrate this interaction, since you guys liked it so much, I'm back. We're doing this through animation. Anyway, today on the hill I was waiting to hit the jumps when I turned around to find a super pro snowboarder standing there. I'm not going to use her real name, but for the sake of this video, we'll call her Jamie Anderson. That's a joke because that is her real name. Anyway, I'm not the kind of guy to get starstruck and become a weird, awkward dude, but for some reason, when I met Jamie Anderson, that was the case. And I don't really know why. I mean, I much prefer Hayley Langland. So we connected eyes. This went on for a few seconds. before I said, "Hey, Jamie." And she said, "Hey, how are you? High five." Whoosh. Then there was a pause. I'm good, how are you? And keep in mind, she's probably a pro at all this fan interaction stuff, so she hit me with the most quality reply that you could hit someone with. "Yeah, good, thanks." And then I wrote off. This awkward exchange of words made me think about all the other weird encounters I've had with pros, and how I've handled them in such a cool way. Now, believe it or not, but I'm actually friends with some pros. For example, you might have heard of a guy named Sean White, up-and-comer Toby Miller. Yeah, we tight like this. But it was not always this way. I remember the first time I met Toby, he was sitting at the back of a sushi shop, and I went up to him like, "Toby Miller, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, what's up?" And I said, "I really like your videos." At this point in time, I just overtook him in subscribers, so really, he should have been like, "Oh my god, David Jones," but that's not how it went down. Anyway, he said, "Thanks, man," and I proceeded to eat my sushi on the table next to his. Then we met again on the mountain, and now we're home slices. I said hi to Max Perot, and he responded in French. And the final one was when I met Mark Mick Morris. Yes. This was at Whistler after the mountain closed, and me and Josh were walking around, the same Josh that's in my videos, and he goes, "Bro, that's Mark McMorris." And I was like, so I ran after him, and turns out he was just going to the grocery store, and he had 2 massive bags of food, and I got to him and I was like, "Hey, Mark, could I get a picture with you?" And he's like, "Hey, of course, man." I made Mark McMorris put down his groceries to take a picture with me, and here's the picture. And here are the groceries. I've met some other pros as well, but the interactions weren't really that awkward, they were just kind of normal, so I'm not going to mention them. But everyone I've met's been super nice, and on the occasion, I have people come up to me now and ask for pictures and stuff, so I know exactly how it feels. I once had a kid notice me in the bathroom, and it was a funny experience, so if you guys want me to make a video about that, just let me know and I might do it. But now, we are back down the hill, as you can see, yeah. But what a solid day, even though the weather wasn't that good, still made the most of it and had a good time. Muy bien. This place is a mess. You may be wondering what I did past the point of that last clip, because it is 1:30 in the morning now. I can tell you exactly what I did. I spent that whole time doing the animation part of this video, because it takes so long. Here's some of the drawings. We can flick through these pages. There's that one. Where's the one of Sean White? I like that picture. I thought I did a pretty good job with that one. Hey. If you don't know how I do the animation and stuff, I get a lot of questions asking about that. I draw each frame on paper, then I go into Photoshop and I color them, and I like get 2 different pictures of one with the mouth open, one with the mouth closed. Then I just put them onto Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what I edit with all the time. And that's how I do all the animation parts of this video. But yeah, I'm super tired right now, so I'm going to end the video here with a homie edit. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow, or today, in the next one. Yeah, alright, sweet, see you dudes.
Make sure to subscribe.
We don't know who we are. It'll take 5 days by car, but we don't know where to go. And I don't know if you know, or I don't know if you see. But baby, what's going on with